two beauty queens made history not by winning, but by walking away. They were the first Miss USA and Miss Teen USA in history to resign, sending shockwaves across the world of glitter, sashes, and tiaras. But now, they are stepping back onto the stage, not as contestants, but as women reclaiming their narrative. Before we dive into this gripping tale, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Mr. Darkman TV, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a sizzling story from the world of beauty pageants. It began with a dream, literally. On the eve of the 2023 Miss Teen USA pageant, UmaSofia Srivastava's mother dreamed of her teenage daughter wearing a purple gown and a sparkling crown. That dream came true, complete with the perfect dress and the title. For Noelia Voigt, the moment of victory came with the glittering crown of Miss USA, a lifelong dream realized. But destiny had other plans. Just 8 months later, both crowns would be laid down. Bound by strict non-disclosure agreements, the details of their departure remained shrouded in secrecy. It was their mothers who dared to speak, revealing claims of 8 months of torture and abuse under the leadership of Miss USA CEO Layla Rose, allegations that Rose firmly denied. Still, the damage was done, and history had been made, for all the wrong reasons. In the long tradition of Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, a reigning queen's journey ends with a farewell walk across the stage, a final wave before passing the torch. But Voigt and Srivastava never had that moment. Until now. On August 2nd, under the dazzling lights of Charleston, South Carolina, at the inaugural Miss All-American competition, the two queens finally stepped back into the spotlight. This time, they weren't contestants, they were ambassadors for something fresh, something pure, something they felt pageantry should always be. The night before, in a rehearsal hall buzzing with excitement, they sat side by side. Contestants from 28 states were preparing for their moment, and proud parents filled the embassy suites nearby, their daughters' headshots fluttering from balconies like banners of hope. Every so often, a parent would pop in with a question or an urgent delivery, a sewing kit, a missing shoe, even a box of tampons. It was chaotic, but it was real, and for the first time in a long while, Voigt and Srivastava felt joy in the pageant world again. It's a stark contrast from what we experienced before, Voigt admitted, her eyes bright with a mix of relief and disbelief. There were moments where Uma and I just looked at each other and said, wow, this is how it's supposed to feel. Miss All-American itself was led by another pageant veteran, Paula Miles, a former Miss USA state director with a legacy spanning 45 years. She, too, had walked away from the Miss USA organization, calling the past year the worst of her professional life. For her, this wasn't just a new competition. It was a revolution, a reclaiming of the soul of pageantry. From the ache of betrayal to the sweet taste of redemption, Noelia Voigt and UmaSofia Srivastava's journey is proof that beauty queens are not just symbols, they are women of courage, resilience, and grace. They may have stepped down, but in many ways, they have risen higher than ever before. This has been Mr. Darkman TV with me, Zainab Sabir. If you loved this story of crowns, courage, and comebacks, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more sizzling beauty pageant stories from around the globe. Until next time, keep your head high, your heart strong, and your crown shining.